What up, it's Rico Love, holding it down with my brother from another, Mikey T, the movie star. Turn on the light, show. I was really excited about doing a record that was reminiscent of Lil Kim and Biggie. And what do you do if that bitch is untrue? Do you cut that hooker off and find someone new? I thought that was genius. So I always, I've been a huge fan of Big and the whole Bad Boy movement. So I kind of like patterned my ideas behind, I don't know if that's cool to say or not, but I patterned my ideas around my inspiration, which was the whole Bad Boy movement, even with my label, even the positioning of my producers. Like I have a signed producer staff, kind of like what Puff had with the Hitmen, and I kind of create music like that because I felt like, nobody did it like Puff did it when Puff had it. It was just ridiculous. So I wanted to pattern my company around that, and I think a thief steals, a genius borrows, and I just try my best to borrow from the things that I think are great and make my own rendition of it. Mace is like a big brother to me, man. He kind of raised me in this business, He just took me under his wing at a young age and just showed me the game. Just kind of like, just gave me a lot of knowledge. Me and Mace is like really, we may be like real brothers more than anybody. More because we fight and we argue. I won't talk to Mace for like 6 months, and then he'll just show up at my house. He'll be like, I'm in Miami, I'm coming through, or that's how we are, because we just really have a true bond of love and respect for each other. And we very similar in so many ways. In the way we attack life, we have no fear in what we do. We fear nothing. We just believe in what we believe in. And he just like taught me so much. I think honestly, my musical influence, his musical influence on me is evident. When you listen to my records, I always tell people my music is like if Mace and Usher was one person. I think I kind of like embody those two sounds because those two are my favorite artists. And I think we do ourselves a disservice if we don't admit those things and really be honest about where we borrow from. And there's nothing wrong with borrowing. As artists, like, we have to borrow from something. We listen to so much music coming up. We look up to artists and we look up to these acts. It's really disrespecting the game if we're not honest enough to say, these are people who influenced me, and I took this style that they had. And for a long time, I would just try to be like Mace. And like, this is my big brother. I would try to be like him. And I realized how to make it my own sound. Like, I took what I borrowed from him and created my own sound. I took what I borrowed from Usher and created my own sound. So now my music does sound, it sounds like a hybrid, if you will, of all those things plus my own influence. And over time, I kind of developed my own sound and my own style of music. But Mace is like a really good close. I don't even want to say friend. Mace is my brother. Like, Mace just gave me so much game on how to deal with people. One thing that I take very serious is Mace taught me this. He said, don't call it family if it ain't family. If we family, we don't operate on business guidelines. We do business, but if I call you my family, that means that you're an exception to the rule. Or else you just my man. We just doing business. So what he told me was to be careful with your wording. So when I say this, see, Tiara is like a little sister to me, I mean that. Same way Tiara Marie, when I signed her previously, people was like, why did I really believe Tiara Marie is like a little sister to me. So even though she's not signed to my label, I still treat her like family. If she needs something from me, she got it. If she need a feature, she got it. If she need a song written for her, she got it. She need me to come put my arm around her, she got it. Because that's what family do. I don't abandon family. And if it wasn't that way, I would have never called her my family. So Mace taught me those ideals. Young Chris is not signed to Division 1 anymore. But Young Chris is Division 1 for life. Because that's my little brother. Like, that's my man. And I'm honest and true to that. Like, I feel like in that sense, I'm the realest. And I learned that ideal from Mace. Because in his coming up, he had, his biggest frustration was when people would say we family, but then they don't treat it that way. If it's business, I can always respect when it's business. But if I call you my family, then that's a whole different, I don't play with them words. And I learned that from Mace. Mace taught me that. So when it goes to doing business in the record companies and all that stuff, he always told me, like, they ain't nobody your friend. Everybody fucking with you because you hot. Do not get it twisted. None of these niggas is your buddy. And I respect that. It's cool because I ain't they buddy either. You know what I mean? So it doesn't make me bitter or angry or anything. It's just that's what it is. You got to really understand it and understand that as long as they can get something from you, they going to fuck with you.